Make that shit count.
We're in first place.
Yeah, we are.
In the frickin' Idiot League.
That's all I'm strong, baby.
The Idiots Talk Sports Show. Sports talk. Funny and uncensored.
All right. Welcome back to... This is our first episode ever of the Idiots Talk Sports, also known as TITS, JKLOL. We've been doing this for over 2.5 years.
It's been that long.
It's been a little over that. Well, we're in
That's
January.
what I said, yeah.
Well, we started in July, so yeah,
started
right
in
at
July.
right at about 2.5.
Oh my God, it's just right at that 2.5 year mark, and just like 2 weeks above. If you carry the third, then you technical Tim, everybody. We got Idiots Talk Sports coming to you live from the typical on the world famous On the Border Studios here in Oklahoma City, atop the second floor behind the bulletproof glass. Because
We have to.
we have to. It is necessary.
The meth walkers are out and roaming again.
Hashtag keep the meth out.
The daywalkers.
That's right. They're out there messing around, and we're staying safe. I'm Chance Del Fuego. With me is...
What were you going to say as always?
I was going to say, yeah, I was going to go with the, as always, but back from whatever crevice of the planet.
I was fucking with the monkeys. I was giving monkeys the coronavirus.
He was just hard, like, just...
I thought I'd change it up, and I threw poo at them.
Right. Turns out they loved it.
Like, how do you like that?
They're like, woo, woo, one of us! Woo, woo.
I don't know why they do that. Does a monkey do that?
Maybe when they see cats.
Maybe.
Oh, no, it's just this monkey.
Right. But with us is Drunk Tim. Drunk Tim, back from the crevices of Thailand. It's been a running thing. And with us is Mr. Stephen Mann. Stephen Mann with us again, talking sports, talking pop culture, talking Modelo's. Modelo. And water.
It's usually more drinking than talking.
I feel like I'm at an intervention right now.
Mr. Del Fuego.
Yes.
We all love you.
Okay.
And we want what's best for you.
Right.
And you're hurting not only yourself, but the people around you.
Drink more Modelo's.
In a van down by the river?
The Modelo's have got to stop. You got to go back to the Michelob Ultra.
I feel like I'm keeping a...
I miss Matt Foley. Well,
Right?
Let's not go
Yes. You're going to make him sad. All right. We got a lot of great stuff to talk to you about today. We've got Mariah keeping them coming. This is fantastic. We've got some great topics for you today. Obviously, we've got the NFL playoffs going on. We've got NBA basketball going on. There was a tremendous trade this week to talk about. That's coming up.
a tremendous game last night.
Tremendous opening game for him last night in his new uniform.
Oh, he got to play?
Yes.
I did not see that.
And is the mayor of Amsterdam trying to ban tourists from coming in and smoking weed?
That motherfucker.
That's coming up.
What is
well,
Amsterdam good for? But that's
Yeah.
Oh, and the prostitutes. But
right.
Yeah. I wonder how much their tourist rate goes down.
Yeah. Let's see. We got other topics to talk about. How much does Army Hammer love barbecue?
I know, I love his baking soda.
Oh, man. He was great as the Lone Ranger. Anyway, Scotch Brewery. I don't even know if it's a story. We may talk about it. They're giving away 4 free beers to anyone in the UK.
Oh.
Uh,
UK,
because
damn it.
because quote 2021 sucks. I guess that's reason enough. And if you can afford it, damn it, give it away. Give it away now. Give it away. That opening photo you just saw was NASCAR driver Haley Deegan. She did use the R word and has since apologized. She
Roach?
used it during a virtual race.
We'll discuss what that is.
A virtual race?
A virtual race.
Not even
That's how they train.
Not even a real race. See?
It was a training race. Yeah.
A video game.
Yeah. But it's a professional.
So we're calling video games virtual race. Like,
Right.
That's like saying it's not a comic book. It's a
Graphic novel.
It's a graphic novel. Trying to make it sound cooler than it is.
Yeah. That's what we're doing.
I'm not a cart pusher. I'm a cart return specialist.
Engineer.
So
Watch it. Watch
walk
it.
through it.
Start having
I
some
don't want to
R
be on the
words.
Deegan list.
Yeah.
So she used the R word. We'll talk about what that word is coming up.
Car returner.
Yeah.
Returner.
A returner. And
I'm a specialist.
And I can't help myself. And
many stories.
what bounds will Tom Cruise go to keep COVID out of his Mission Impossible 7 set? We'll talk about that coming up.
That's great.
But I need to let you know that we are the Idiots Talk Sports, also known as Tits. We are brought to you in part by big time sponsor. We are brought to you in part by Bleach Bums. Bleach Bums. Derek Ryderson, what a great human being.
Great man.
Great man. He wants everybody's buttholes white. We're going to talk about them coming up. Derek took me on tour of his facility.
His facility.
Oh, is that what you guys are calling it nowadays?
Hey, took me on tour of his facility. What a great dude, brah.
I'll have Jeffrey show you around.
Yeah, brah. Man, yeah, this is it.
He got you stoned first?
Yeah, I was like, hey, man, this is right here. Okay, and I'm like, hey, you want to show me the? No, man, like this is it.
That's like,
was
what
like,
is that?
all
Like
right.
is that like a stoned Donald Trump impression?
Yes. Which he probably is by now. He's probably done
Might
with
as
being the
well.
president. Like, thank God I'm no longer the president.
Yeah, I
Man.
get to smoke weed all the time.
Oh, man. Okay, anyway. It'll be the greatest high of all time. And, hey, we do have breaking news. I don't know if you guys have heard about this. We have breaking news. William Shatner will begin a line of ladies' lingerie coming up this spring.
I hope he's not modeling them.
No, he won't. It will, in fact, be called Shatner Panties.
Shatner panties.
I really hope that's real.
She did what?
Exactly.
I barely even knew her. Oh wait, no, that's the wrong joke.
Shatner,
How was
I barely
your-
even knew her.
How was your Mexican food today?
Shatner panties. That's the commercial.
There you go. Shatner Panties. Coming up.
That's really good. I like that.
They might be a sponsor one day.
Never know.
Sounds like they already are.
They gotta get the word out.
Why don't you like her? Shatner panties.
Shatner Panties.
All right. One sin taken away.
Is it just fully one color, or is there like a racing stripe?
Well, no, you'd have to have them all brown colored.
I think that's more of a streak than a stripe.
Streak.
She's on a streak.
It's not a winning streak.
It's not a winner.
No, it's not. Oh,
Yeah.
She's literally on a streak.
Yeah, don't give her any more tequila. Don't do it.
I think it was the Jaeger.
Now in crusty flavored.
Jaeger now brought to you by Shatner.
Yeah.
Panties.
Oh, yeah. They do like the little tie-in
Yeah,
Or they-
combo
they-
advertising.
They merge.
Yeah.
They make bank.
They make some bank in that Shatner Panties, all right. Shit. Anyway, so the mayor of Amsterdam, this bitch is wanting.
Oh, it's a woman?
Yes, she is wanting to
This bitch.
Jesus. Look, when you think of Amsterdam, what do you think of?
Smoking weed
Red light
in
district,
public.
Right, yeah, red light district is exactly
Right.
what they got.
And weed.
Dude, it's where you can go and be free, right? You're going to go live
Like, do whatever the hell you want in Amsterdam.
Living
in
your best
Amsterdam. But apparently, the new mayor of Amsterdam is like,
Fucking square.
I don't know why she's like, I don't
She's black over there?
No, yeah. That would actually be the other story
That
of
would
the
be
story.
Yeah, that would be the bigger news.
But yeah,
Amsterdam votes in feisty black woman.
Wanda Sykes.
Sugar.
Wanda Sykes is now the mayor of Amsterdam.
Now,
Hey,
I
let them in
don't
here,
know what's
motherfucker.
going on with this weed smoking.
Save this shit for me.
That's my best one to Sykes.
Leslie Jones.
It's not bad.
Leslie Jones would be a lot more yelling.
Fucking hate that bitch. I don't know. She thinks she's so fucking funny. She really does, and she is not funny at all to me.
I think this is Ghostbusters related.
No, it's Saturday Night Live related.
Oh.
And she's just awful.
He's been seeing a therapist about this rage.
Hey, have y'all never just watched her on SNL and just how unfunny she is? They put her on SNL all the time just to make sexual innuendos towards Colin Jost
yeah.
all the time. It's like, okay, we get it. You're lusting over Colin Jost. Scarlett Johansson's got him. Fuck off.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, isn't that crazy?
Damn.
Yeah.
Funny man getting some.
And he's
That's
actually,
not the first. I mean, that seems to be the use here lately. Like Sudeikis has been with some Olivia Munn or no,
Olivia Wilde.
Olivia Wilde. I'm getting the two mixed
Still,
up.
damn.
And then of course Pete Davidson, the
Ariana
obvious
Grande.
Pete Davidson,
Ariana
Ariana Grande, and Cindy Crawford's daughter, and
Really?
oh yeah,
What does Cindy,
Oh,
Everybody
she's
else.
hot.
what does Cindy Crawford's daughter look like? I haven't seen.
I think she's hotter than her mom.
Whoa.
no, that's a hot take.
That
You need
is
to
a hot
stop.
take.
No. But Chance, you have to understand.
That's a hot take.
That was one of his big crushes growing up. That was one of his faves.
I'm looking up Cindy Crawford's daughter.
Okay.
You should.
Yes.
She is gorgeous.
Research department.
Who's her dad? He's probably not ready to
It's
sit.
Gerber.
Gerber.
No, his last name's Gerber. It's
Oh, okay.
Richard Gerber. He and George
Dick
Clooney.
Gerber?
Yeah.
Dick Gerber.
Wait a minute, is it Richard? I might be getting that part wrong. Last name is Gerber, though. But he and George Clooney, they are best friends, and they started the Tequila Casamigos.
Real? Okay. I didn't
stuff.
know that's who
Yes,
that
and
was.
so the daughter's last name is Gerber. It's not.
Oh, Kia Jordan Gerber.
Oh,
Yes.
She is cute.
Yeah. So that's their daughter. I still think that's a hot take.
I do.
I'm sorry,
kind of
Cindy.
agreeing- I'm kind
I'm
of
talking,
agreeing
and of
with
course,
Tim.
and of course, we're no, I'm going to state the obvious. We're talking about Cindy Crawford in her prime versus the daughter. Well, who's
Well,
yet
this
to
would
be
her prime right now.
Well, she's yet to be in her prime.
How old is she?
I think she's not even 20. Maybe she's 20.
Oh,
She's
man, look at those-
19.
She's
look at
19.
Look at
She's
those
19.
lips.
So arguably, she's not even in her prime. So
Cindy was in her prime
unless-
about 25.
unless you're Epstein and then she's past her prime. Am I right?
Or Michael Jackson,
Or Michael Jackson.
if she was a dude.
But
Not a
it should
boy.
have to be a dude. Yeah, there's too many. Yeah, there's
Has
too
to
many
be
problems.
your
She's
boy.
definitely really hot, but I don't know if I'd put her as Cindy Crawford. I'm
Well,
not
of
sure.
course.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, Cindy Crawford's not gonna make an ugly baby. They would have
Yeah.
killed it. Like,
Like they used to do to
is that it? That's a kind of a hot take.
Good. That was so funny.
like they used to do to retarded babies back in the 1800s.
Oh, yes. That sounds like a potential R word.
Relevant.
It all goes in circles, you know. It's keeps coming back.
Full circle.
So cannabis tourism, getting back to the story, may be coming to an end in Amsterdam if the environmentalist mayor Femke Halsema gets her wish.
Gesundheit.
I'm pretty sure I messed that shit up.
Osma.
To ban foreign tourists from the city's, quote, coffee shops.
Well, Femke Halsema.
Okay, that's a good shot. I wonder if we're both wrong.
I bet you I'm right. I'm good at pronouncing
Now,
names.
of course, this is once the coronavirus travel restrictions are lifted. But yeah, she's already proposing this.
Oh, so no, it's okay now.
Yeah.
But whenever the coronavirus has started to falter or whatever, then no more weed smoking. But for now, it's okay. Come on in.
Wow, she just ruining a party. That's when you start smoking. That's when
No
you go
shit.
out to party.
Wait, is this like the biggest party foul of all time?
Probably.
This is a pretty large foul. And think about how much money's coming to Amsterdam. Yeah.
No shit.
If you think about it, there's really I don't have an exact number, but the amount of actual residents in Amsterdam is not that large.
I'm not surprised.
There's more people that actually go into Amsterdam than what actually live there.
It's like Vegas.
It is like Vegas.
Yeah.
So
Is Vegas
that's like Vegas saying we're not going to have.
gambling?
Well, no, that's maybe you're right.
Well, no, that's
or
the biggest
strippers or
shows.
Well, that's actually what's happening right now because of the virus. But
872,000 people.
less than a million.
Oh,
I was
damn
going
it.
to say
You're
we
faster
might
than me.
have as many
Oh,
or
yeah.
more here in
We have
our
more.
own city than Amsterdam.
We have more.
Here
We
have
do.
more.
So
It's like 3 million.
We've got over 1 million
in
here.
Oklahoma City.
we don't have 3 million here.
Well, we
If
have
so, we need to kick some of them out.
no, we have a large city like area wise. So
Yeah, it
Oh,
depends on
am I thinking of the entire state?
It depends on the borders.
I think of the entire
Depends
state.
on what you're defining. Yeah.
well, in the city limits.
Greater
yeah.
city metro is like 1 million.
Anyway,
Oh.
Miss Jakunkabinga Holsima
Good guess.
Jakinkagimba, she is the city's first female mayor.
Oh wait, how many did they have?
800,000.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oklahoma City, 2019, we had 643,000, almost
Yeah,
644.
That's the proper metro, yeah.
Proper. So,
Proper.
That's proper metro.
You include all the cities we're trying to connect.
Would you
We're trying to
consider
be like
Norman
mini Dallas.
Greater
Oh wait,
Metro?
I was saying it says for
I would,
2020.
Yeah,
I would.
that's-
It says
yeah.
for 2020 we had 989,000.
Yeah.
See, so we beat Amsterdam. Shit.
Like 1 million.
Shit,
it's about
baby.
that.
Yeah, shit, baby. We beat Amsterdam. Damn.
Shit, baby.
Amsterdam, damn.
Yeah, groom.
So,
We got weed here too, man. Get that card.
Is,
Get your
is,
weed.
is
Get your
weed illegal in Nevada?
it's what?
Is weed legal in
It's
Nevada?
legal.
It's legal.
Recreational legal. Yeah.
Yes.
Nevada?
Yes.
There's a lot of states that's
Yeah.
legal now.
Oh, yeah.
Chance has stories about that.
I don't remember any of them. So,
It's probably true.
Which in no way is correlated between the two.
right. The mayor wrote in a recent letter to city council, which included her new plan expected to be passed that would permit marijuana product sales only to Dutch nationals and residents of the Netherlands. So, anyway, I guess these places where you can get them are called coffee shops.
yeah.
I wonder if they actually do have coffee. Get your coffee and weed at the same time.
What about weed
I mean, it seems like it would make
We had a
sense.
story about a coffee shop, remember?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, it was a little under the table stuff going on. Yep.
I feel like weed coffee is a thing.
It might be there.
Right?
Now, and you mentioned the renowned red light district. These things are attracting what they say there's 1 million visitors per month to the city.
Ooh, damn.
Per month.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
There's more visitors in a month than they have fucking population.
Natives.
A total of 46 million people visited the Netherlands in 2019 with obviously no COVID in 2019. So
Well,
that's like a more accurate
Well,
thing
that's
to look
way
at.
more than 1 million per month because that would make it 12 million per year.
Almost 4
You
million a
said
month.
what is that? You
Yeah,
said
I'm guessing
over
that's
a million a
average.
month, so
I'm
yeah.
guessing that's average for the months.
Shit.
Because like you're
Like now, they're probably at 1 million.
yeah, like peak season.
Well,
is
yeah, you
probably
got
like,
your peak season where it's just
and
like
then your down
probably
seasons.
summer times or
Yeah.
where there are people there just bitching, you know, like,
gotta-
I can't park anywhere on my
All the British
bicycle.
people
Don't they ride their bike everywhere in like Amsterdam? Like, isn't that a thing? Like, they're just like, you know,
Is Amsterdam in Holland?
yeah.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of bikes.
Netherlands.
Yeah.
I'm glad you asked because I didn't want to look stupid.
So, according to the mayor, cannabis trade has become, quote, too big and overheated.
It's too big.
Yeah, too big.
That's a problem.
That's
We're
what
making too
So
much
she's
money.
also
cannabis.
she's also one of the first women that has claimed that it's too big.
I know I get that a lot.
Yeah.
I never have.
But I keep telling her, my feet swell up. I can't help it.
Anyway, she wants to return the city to its international renown as one of the most beautiful in the world with multiple other first-class
Oh,
attractions.
fuck off.
And it is. It's a beautiful city, but why can't you enjoy it high at the same time?
Because everything is always better when you're high. So
Right. It's even more beautiful. Like, yeah.
Go see Helen Keller's house.
It's like,
Wait, what?
Robin Williams said. He's like, they were talking about weed being considered a performance-enhancing drug.
There's so many jokes I just want to make
Yeah.
right now. Sorry, go on. It's Helen Keller. We can make fun of Helen Keller on this show, can we not? Damn it.
We can make fun of whoever the fuck
Or are we going to
want
be age restricted again? Anyway.
Maybe.
Are we?
We always are.
God. Anyway. So.
Why can't people just be cool with certain stuff we say?
I don't
Now that I know you're
Free
cool.
speech and all.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, not so free anymore. Look, it doesn't make any sense. If this is what you're known for, if this is why you get, what's this really about? Are you really just wanting less people to come to your city because you feel like things are getting out of control? Or what's really happening here? What's the story behind the story here?
It sounds like
I have
she.
a correction though. I made a dumb joke.
What is
It's
it?
the Anne Frank house.
Oh. we can still make jokes about Anne Frank, right?
What if, yeah.
Helen Keller, Anne Frank.
Well, what if Anne Frank and Helen Keller went on a date?
What if they went to go get their nails done together?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get their nails done. Well, Helen Keller wouldn't know the difference.
What if they got confused because they were so high and they just called it the Frank Keller house?
Frank Keller? That sounds like a name of an assassin.
What's your name? My name's Frank Keller. Frank Keller? Frank Keller. Damn it.
So what, you like eat a lot of hot dogs? No, Keller, not killer.
Yeah, I'm not a Frank Killer. I've met a couple of people that are Frank Killers, you know what I'm saying?
Frank Killer. I see what you did there. Like a cock block?
Yeah. See? Damn it, man. You just don't get out, do you?
Damn it, man. That is off something. I don't know what it's off of.
Anyway.
So
Let's see.
it sounds like this
yada,
mayor was elected to the wrong city. Because like, oh, I need to clean up this town. Like, no, Amsterdam, you make it more
Yeah,
dirty.
what the
you make,
shit was her? What was her? Was that her forum? Is that what was her platform?
Yeah, to clean everything
And
up.
the residents were like, "Yeah, fuck, man, we're getting sick of this shit."
You're tired of these damn tourists coming to our town.
Yeah, man. Or
Fucking
did she
things
promote? Did she promote something else? And this is now her real agenda.
Oh, like
You know
a
what I'm saying?
backstabbing,
Like,
lying on
she's
your
like-
platform type thing.
She's like, "Fuck, we really need clean water." And they're like, "Yeah, clean water." And she's like, "Hell yeah."
I feel like it's what the mayor of Flint, Michigan has.
Yeah,
had in his-
motherfucker.
His platform.
Yeah, clean water. You got us with that clean water bullshit. I don't know. Or free, I don't know. Free, maybe she's offering free something. Like she's like an infomercial. I don't know.
She offered free weed, but she's actually going to take it away from everyone.
Jeez. I mean, if you can't smoke weed in Amsterdam, then what in the hell?
Hey, even if there are like other cool things to do there, I would totally boycott that shit just because of that.
Yeah. Oh, I would totally go there and not smoke weed.
I wouldn't do that.
Oh, is that what you didn't mean that?
Yeah, I meant like not go at all.
Oh.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
I think
Yeah.
what you're talking
I'm going to get my stimulus check and I'm not going to Amsterdam.
I think what you're
You're
talking
welcome.
about, I think that's called girl cotting.
Oh.
Boycotting girl
Girl
cutting.
card. I'm just gonna go and not do the thing.
Right
I think
in front
girl
of their
cotting is
face.
I'm
probably
just
another
gonna
name of
look at it and
prostitution.
kind of slap at it a little bit, and then I'm just not even gonna mess with
Might
it.
do some window shopping.
Oh my god, does that detach? Can I carry it with me?
What?
I mean,
detaching?
what's happening?
I feel like I just walked into the middle of a conversation.
According to the Dutch government, 57% of foreign visitors say going to a, quote, coffee shop was, quote, very important for them on their trip. Hello. There's a clue.
They're trying to get another trip on
Yeah.
their trip.
Tripping.
Anyway.
What are they going to make illegal next? Shrooms?
Well,
So I feel like it's
well,
another
there's the
thing in
red light
Amsterdam.
district. Do they make that illegal next too? Like, well, we're getting too many people here doing this. This is here for the wrong reasons.
We hate money.
No, enjoy the beauty of the city, people.
Come and check out our dikes.
I'm gonna check out our dikes.
That's the male version of the red light district.
Is that a play on words of the Amsterdam? Or hang on, it's got to be your dike.
I've heard that-
Amsterdam,
I've heard the Amsterdam is very big.
dude.
It's huge.
Have you ever seen an Amsterdam?
Say Amsterdam.
I think you see it from space, right?
Amsterdam.
Amsterdam,
Son?
damn, Amsterdam. I'll take it. I love it. How far away are we? This doesn't tell me.
Oh, what?
How far in are we?
25 minutes.
Live.
That's true.
We're too deep.
And are there any? Does it show? It normally shows. Do we have any views right now? We have any?
Two viewers. I don't know.
That's probably us.
I'm one of
One,
them.
two.
That's probably us.
I'm
All right.
one of them.
Well, you'll watch later.
We don't want to keep our viewers waiting.
Oh, you know what? Screw it. I'm glad you're not watching live. Now we're going to say some really ridiculous shit. Now we're going to say
We
the
never do
real.
that.
There's the real shit we're
We
thinking.
never do that.
We've been playing it off this whole time. This is what we're really fucking.
Now is when we actually talk shit about y'all.
Yeah. Hey, I do need to let you know we are the Idiots Talk Sports, also known as Tits. And we are, mentioned it before, talked about our sponsor. We are brought to you in part by No.
Yes.
Good Lord, how is she
Yes.
not falling forward?
God.
She's so skinny.
No, God.
And then
yeah.
she's got the
Dude,
milkers.
she's got the milkers, man.
Well, they're probably not milkers. They've got to be fake.
That SUV can hold them, though. Look. Okay.
Dude, look at how she walks. She's like leaning forward because she's so skinny and she's
Hell
got
yeah.
those big ass fake
Yeah.
titties.
And she's not even wearing a back brace, which is interesting. Like, she might need one. Man,
She's gonna.
they're living the dream. I mean, they're all smiling. They're happy.
Are we talking about the titties or
Oh,
the...
Oh! I mean,
I was thinking the same
I meant...
thing. Talking about the kids and the kids.
the kids are like, my mom's got the best fake titties.
Right, as long as the kids are with the titties. We are brought to you in part by... Ah, shit. Do you know the song Beer Run?
Bye.
I don't know.
I've heard it.
Fuck. Well, that's coming up later. I'm gonna destroy that.
Oh,
Fuck
your
it.
tires are kind of flat.
I'm gonna destroy. Well, yeah. I mean,
She
with
may need
this
to go to the doctor
weather
for
and
that.
her titties,
was-
yeah, that's a lot to handle.
With this weather, what makes it makes her nipples hard, I guess.
I heard they deflate in cold weather.
Oh, the tires and
We
the
all do.
titties.
Right?
I know.
I was
right?
in the pool.
All right, hey, we are brought to you in part by Bleach Bums. Sorry, Bleach Bums, I interrupted your commercial.
Your spot.
Yeah, but for good if you would have seen Ryderson, I swear to God, if you would have seen
You would
the
have
titties.
approved.
And it was underneath a sweatshirt too. I mean, come on now. Anyway, Bleach Bums. Tired of having that tough, leathery brown anus?
For dinner.
Let Derek Ryderson's special formula and applicator take your bum from Michael Jackson from Thriller to Michael Jackson molesting Macaulay Culkin.
Mila Kunis's ex
I did not know that.
Yeah.
for a while.
Hey, just listen to these customer comments. We have Phil from Toledo. Phil says, all of my friends had already tried Bleach Bums. Talk about peer pressure. Well, I gave it a whirl. My butthole has never been wider. Me and my friends compare our anuses, and now we all match like a Mormon church choir.
That's pretty damn white.
That's pretty damn white.
They've got multiple wives.
Yeah. Ruby from Hackensack says,
Hackensack.
the applicator works pretty good. You can actually just shove it in your panties, Shatner panties, and walk around and let the bleach do its work. Once, I forgot it was in there for about a week until I had too much to drink at the Christmas party and went home with Henry in marketing. When Henry went to stick his thumb in my ass, he was surprised to see that there was no vacancy. I told him I'd forgotten it was a solid week, and he asked how that's possible, as he pulled it out of my ass and was immediately covered in diarrhea.
Oh, what the
Shat in her
fuck?
panties.
I thought maybe I had killed the romance, but Henry just squinted his eyes and said, "That is one white butthole." Thanks, Bleach Bombs.
How you doing?
Walter from Phoenix says, "It also works on dogs."
Came in here at the wrong time.
I took a drink at the wrong time.
Sorry, guys, I'll hurt me.
Hey.
That stings.
So many satisfied customers enjoy our patented applicator and bleach. Bleach Bombs. Shove it up your ass.
You shoved it up your own ass.
Mariah's pacing me right now.
Yeah, she is.
I'm just letting us marinate in that, what just happened. Just shoving it.
Marinate in that.
I'm
Ugh.
just
Shove
marinating.
it up your ass.
I feel like the animal cruelty rate's about to go. It's to skyrocket.
PETA's gonna give us a call.
I know. Yeah, out of all of that, that's the thing that's going to get called out. Wait a minute, your dog what?
You
Your
bleached
dog's
a
asshole
dog?
is clean. I've heard of their tongue. I've heard their mouth being clean.
Was that FDA approved?
Oh, I think Sarah McLaughlin starts singing when the applicator is used. It's got a Bluetooth,
Yeah.
you know, like a little Bluetooth music.
Of course, they hose the dogs down beforehand.
Right.
These dogs don't look sad and pitiful enough. Hose them down. Are you using warm water over there? You know it's got to be cold.
All right. So we're thankful for our sponsor, Bleach Bums, paying for all of this.
That's hard for me to do. Like say that, 10 times fast. Like I'd be all bleach blums, beach blums.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah.
Have you done the one smart fellow? He felt smart. You ever tried that
Smart
one?
fellow, he felt smart.
Say it like 3 times fast.
Smart fellow, he felt smart. Smart fellow. Oh,
Yeah.
gotcha.
Yeah. There was the old she sits and sips Schlitz or something like that. Or,
Oh, I've heard
She
that one.
sells seashores by the seashore.
Yeah, seashells by the seashore. Yeah.
And then Mr. Krabs, of course, he was like, that smell, it's a smelly smell that smells smelly.
Yeah. No, in Spanish they have the one. It's the and I'm going to totally fuck this up, but it's because I
course.
don't know Spanish. But it's
You don't?
Tres Tristes Tigres, Tragabon, and Trago, un Trigal.
What is it,
It's
German?
something fucking Trigal, Tres Tristes Tigres. And you think I'm making that up?
Something
I'm
about
not.
3
But I fucked
tigers.
it up.
Yeah.
It's only about 3 tigers.
Yeah, I
to
fucked
look
it
at.
up, but it's a real tongue twister.
But
in
you
Spanish.
just said
You're welcome.
un. Like, what is
Un.
it? What is that like? Unt? Like,
Un Trigal. Yeah, bleach bums.
it's like Spanglish, but Spanish and Deutsch. Like,
Yeah, the applicator.
Spoich.
Spoich all over the place. Spoich
All
in
over her
a gym
face.
sock.
With the way the Germans are, I think one of their tongue twisters is probably just 99999. Okay.
That's their favorite number.
Like,
Oh my god. All right. You know what it's time for?
Miller time.
Oh, it's been Miller time. Shit. I don't know. I was like,
Shit.
yeah, it's Colt 45 time. Shit. I don't know what.
45.
Yeah, you're definitely getting into shit, baby.
Yeah, shit, baby.
Old
Territory.
English, motherfucker.
Yeah, learn it. Learn it. It's old English, motherfucker.
Do they even still sell those anymore? The 40s?
Yeah, they do. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, they got
7-Eleven.
7-Eleven.
You're right.
I've seen those. Yeah.
They do. They do play that shit. Or they do
Sell.
that shit.
40s of old
I need to have
English.
some old English. I need to do a set on old. Anyway. All right, so NFL playoffs took place yesterday. Playoffs took place yesterday
And last week.
and last week. Do we really want to go into last week's games?
Did we?
I mean, it was a week ago.
Duh, bro.
Did we even talk about it?
Well, I'm
we didn't really talk
behind.
about it, did we?
Last week we previewed the games.
Oh, we previewed.
And
You both
I
picked
wanna-
the Browns.
And I want to remind you,
We did both pick the
I
Browns.
picked the Browns to win outright.
We both did.
Thank you.
Well,
yes,
of course, y'all
yeah, because
didn't-
you did. You were like, I can't disagree. I'm going to go along with that.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Y'all
oh,
didn't
yeah.
pick them to spank that ass, but
We picked them to win outright. Every single statistic last week was saying Steelers win, and not only do Steelers win big,
What was
win
the
double
line?
digits. It was 6,
Yeah, I think it was.
but it
six.
moved. But it moved down. It moved down to like 5.5. And so, and I mean,
Damn.
every betting statistic said, lay your money on the Steelers, and I'm like, man. If everything is laying towards one side, it makes me just want to be a rebel and go, fuck you. Browns win outright. I didn't even say spread. Fuck the spread. Browns win outright.
Well,
And
I mean,
sure enough,
when the Steelers
I
go,
looked like I knew what I was talking about.
you know, we've watched fucking pro football for a
As
lot
idiot
of
gets
years,
to do.
and
Take clocks.
we've
right.
watched pro football for a lot of years, and we've seen so many of the teams that get the bye weeks that are so rusty. We've seen the teams that go in. It's so much about how you're playing when you get to the playoffs, because and like this. I remember one year. This was when I was young, and my dad had to teach me because the Arizona Cardinals were 8-0. And I was like, Dad, the Cardinals, they're looking good. They're undefeated. And
Yep.
and Dad was like, no. It's a long season. Let it play out. And guess what those motherfuckers did?
Yep.
They lost the last 8 games in a row of
In
the
a
season
row.
and missed the playoffs.
All they had to
8-0,
do is probably
0-8.
win, what, one more game?
One, maybe two.
Two, just to get in?
And lost the last 8 in a row. But anyway, the Steelers, you know, they started off 11-0, the last undefeated team in the NFL, and then they won 1 out of their last 5 games.
What you
So-
said about teams being rusty and how they're playing going to the playoffs, that's why I'm afraid for the Chiefs.
Me too.
I'm generally worried about the Chiefs today.
Rest
Oh.
your
generally
quarterback.
worried about the Chiefs.
Well, let's discuss yesterday's games first, and then we'll definitely get to that in our predictions for today's games. We got 2 today,
2
2
o'clock.
yesterday. Yesterday, the first game of the day was the Los Angeles Rams were at Green Bay in Lambeau, taking on the Green Bay Packers. Aaron Rodgers, Jared Goff, broken thumb, cats and dogs living together, mass
Oh,
hysteria.
Goff was playing
8
with a
inches
broken
of snow.
thumb?
He played
guess-
last week with a broken thumb and slung it.
Yeah,
He came in relief. Yeah,
I'm pretty sure it's still broken.
Yeah, it's still broken.
Yeah.
Is
You
it
know-
his non-throwing hand?
No.
No, it's
It's his
Oh,
throwing hand.
well, see, I watched.
He
the
didn't
game.
even start last week. He
I
came in
remember-
relief of the other dude who just got hurt and slung it all over the field, which was great.
I remember watching one of the touchdown passes yesterday. They were doing the replay because I didn't hear the part about his thumb being broken.
Yeah.
But I remember watching that pass. He did it to the end zone where the guy like catches it where he's kind of on the ground.
Yeah.
And I remember seeing him how he was holding the football.
It's weird, yeah.
And he was kind of holding it at the tip like that motherfucker that used to be able to sling the ball way downfield for the Raiders back in the day.
Stabler?
No.
Did I go way back in the
yeah,
day?
more
70s.
recent than that.
I went way back in the day.
Rich
it'll-
Gannon.
No, not Rich Gannon. It'll come to me after a while.
Moses.
But anyway, but that guy, he used to hold the football by like almost the very fucking end of the football.
Oh, was it fucking Jeff George?
Jeff George.
That
Yes.
motherfucker.
He could like on Madden and stuff. It always had his power
had
at
a cannon.
99.
He had a cannon and no accuracy. Like that motherfucker.
Yeah,
but
he could throw the ball like
sling
80,
that
90
shit,
yards. But anyway, I noticed that Jared Goff and stuff, whenever they were doing it slow-mo, I was like, man, he's sure holding that ball awkwardly, but he threw a really pretty spiral, you know.
Yeah, no.
I've tried throwing
give
the
props
football
to-
like that.
I give props to Jared Goff for doing that. Like last week's win, him coming out and doing what he did, and then yesterday, I mean, it was just that was a difficult team, difficult game.
Packers
Yeah.
D was playing really well.
Rams offense was already kind of a struggle anyway. They ran the trick play, just to make it close. they ran that trick play at
Oh,
the
that
goal
2-point
line.
conversion.
Yeah, where they throw like the quick pass, and then basically it's what that's
hook and
not-
ladder.
The hook and ladder is basically what it is.
Yeah, that was
for the
the
guy to go
2-point
in.
2-point conversion.
And so
That was genius.
it was a great play call. It was fun to watch. But
I thought it was stupid for you don't go chasing points because you kick the.
Sorry.
Oh, I was thinking, don't go chasing my points.
yeah,
But
you went TLC.
I went
yeah,
TLC.
Once you go TLC,
so you don't go chasing points. You kick the field goal. You're still down by a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie.
I think they knew though they were having problems all game stopping the run. The Rams defense, which has been good all year. This is the first time they've allowed over 30 points in, I think, since the beginning of the season. They've just been so dominant, so good. That was like the cornerstone of the team this
Donald.
year. And
Well, they didn't
Yeah, he
have a
wasn't getting any
100.
pressure.
They didn't have a 100% Donald. That was
no,
the
they
problem.
did not. They did not. And the Packers were able to run the ball effectively, and of course, they were able to kind of sling the ball around.
That
And-
show, I was bullshit how well they were able to run the ball. It was like terrible tackling
Yeah.
and
Oh,
not
and-
filling in the gaps.
The touchdown they score, they're at the goal line, and Rodgers basically does a rollout to his right. It's so perfect. He goes over and does like the pump fake and makes the linebacker completely leave his feet and is able to go and get in the score for the touchdown. It was
And
just
Rodgers
beautiful.
is like, what, 37 or something? And he's still running like he did when he was 25.
Yeah, that was great. And then one of the matchups to look at the entire game was the Jalen Ramsey versus Devontae Adams matchup. Star corner versus star receiver. Of course, Ramsey they both talk. Well, Devontae Adams doesn't really talk much. It's Jalen Ramsey that talks the most.
Yeah.
But Devontae Adams, of course, gets the win. He gets him on the touchdown. So,
This year I'd pick Adams anyway over Ramsey.
yeah.
Well, they were
Adams
putting
has
him.
been
They were,
dominant this year.
yeah.
they were putting him in motion a lot to get them to switch up and everything.
But they got him in motion a lot to do a whole lot of different things on offense, which is brilliant. Brilliant offense. You keep the focus on Adams. Sometimes he gets the ball. Sometimes it's going somewhere else.
decoy.
Yeah, like the run. Like you're opening up the run game. You opened up Lazard on that one, the 56, 58-yard touchdown pass, where he just blows by both the corner and the safety. I guess he caught him sleeping. I don't know what the hell happened there, but anyway,
I think that was a play action, wasn't it?
it was a nice play action.
Yeah,
fake,
it
too.
really faked him out, and all on the play action with the cornerback and the safety, all it takes is a fucking half second.
That's all it takes.
And that receiver, he's in stride. You hesitate for literally a half second, and you're fucked.
Yeah.
He's gone.
All that said, Packers win 32-18 yesterday in Lambeau and are looking really, really good going into the NFC Championship next week.
The Rams had a shot. Rams had a couple of shots to tie the game.
Rams are a good team.
I'd say the Packers are going to the Super Bowl. I think the NFC's pretty predictable this year.
You think so?
Yeah, I don't think the Bucks or the Saints have what it takes to beat Aaron Rodgers.
In Lambeau, in the play, yeah.
Ooh, in Lambeau, yeah.
Yeah, Lambeau is
Those are
one of the
both-
most difficult places to play in the postseason.
And those are both Southern teams. And they're having
Yeah.
to go to the very tip of the country. And it could be snowing or
Just the
Freezing.
tip
Just
of the
the
country.
tip.
Well, and of course, like if you
Snowed
really know
yesterday.
your NFL history, dome teams don't win Super Bowls. It's only been recently
Pretty
that
rare.
who was the first dome team to win a Super Bowl?
It was probably the Saints, wasn't it?
No.
No way.
Was it not?
That was the second one.
Ooh, no.
Actually, I think
thought
they were the
Was it the Colts?
no.
No.
I feel
Oh,
like
that's
it's
right,
earlier.
that's the third
I feel like
one.
it's earlier than that. Because there's been domes for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, but dome teams have never won a Super Bowl until. You want me to give it to you?
Please.
You might have to because I can't think
Yeah,
of it.
we do have a time constraint.
The greatest show on turf.
the
Oh,
fucking
the-
Rams,
oh,
in St. Louis.
Okay, yeah.
Kurt Warner and Torrey Holt and
Yeah.
who was the bigger Isaac?
Isaac Bruce.
Isaac Bruce,
Hall
yeah.
of Famer.
Marshall Falk.
Marshall
Can't
Falk.
forget him.
What a fucking amazing offense that was.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
anyway, so they were the first, and then the Saints won it, or the Colts won it first, or the second time, And then, so 3 teams have won a Super Bowl that have a dome.
Where's the Super Bowl this year?
That's a good question.
I was like, damn, I don't know, actually.
Jacksonville?
Don't know.
I don't know.
But and the Saints and the Buccaneers. I mean, those are 2 old quarterbacks. They're veterans, but I just don't think their team is solid enough to get over the Packers right now.
It's in Miami. Thank you.
I was thinking it was Florida. Well, but Brady, he's playing in a warm climate now, but he's so used to the fucking cold.
That's true. Yeah.
That may help him.
He's the only.
But it's so humid there. He's got to fight that every day, and it won't be as humid in the cold.
True, yeah. Well, I mean, he's first got to get past the Saints.
Wow, deep analysis on the weather. Nice.
Wait a minute. Humidity versus non-humidity. How does he do?
So who does Al Roker say is going to win?
Well, we look over here. That's not even
Bill Cosby,
Yeah.
the weatherman.
That was Bill Cosby doing Al Roker.
Well, you get the
did Al
vagina
Roker.
over here in Wisconsin.
who and the throw. Okay.
Jello pudding.
Last night, Baltimore Ravens were at the Buffalo Bills. Bills Nazi or Bills.
Bill's Nazi.
Not Bills Nazi. What are they? Bills Mafia. God dang it! Wrong group of killers.
Wrong country.
Wrong group of killing.
I don't think the Ravens knew where the fuck they were.
Bills Mafia. Well, if you've ever been in Buffalo, you don't.
You're just lost.
You don't know where you're at. You're
Niagara
like, where
Falls?
the fuck am I? Yeah, but yeah,
Only reason to go to Buffalo, fucking Niagara Falls.
really, really difficult first half to watch. I mean, it was a tough first
I didn't
half.
see the game.
It was brutal.
Try not to sleep.
Yeah. Second half got more interesting. Bills do win the game 17-3. What caps it off is the Ravens do have a shot. They're on what, the 9-10 yard line. We got their goal situation. Lamar Jackson throws it to the other team, and he runs it back all the way. 101 yards.
Noise.
Pick 6.
Bills,
Pick 6 to make
that
it
was-
17-3.
which was a record.
Yeah, they could have tied the game in that. They had the opportunity to tie the game in that moment and completely did the opposite.
Was it on the goal line?
It was no, they were like on the 9, but he passes into the end zone, and he reads it wrong, and it just throws it right to the Bills guy, and he's off to the races. So
Lamar Jackson is not good in the playoffs. I think he's like 1-4 and has like 5 interceptions or something like that. And
his one was last week. The one win was last week, and it's not been.
Man, they
otherwise
looked
pretty.
really, really fucking good last week.
I know.
they were
I was thinking they were going to beat the Bills because the Bills are one of the ultimate choke artists in NFL history.
Yeah.
One of the few. They've been to the Super Bowl 4 times and haven't won.
Well, and Josh Allen right now is looking like the class of the draft, of that quarterback draft. You know, he was the one that was supposed to be the project of that draft. Oh,
But he was also considered the highest ceiling quarterback in that draft.
He was considered the project, and so was Lamar Jackson in that draft because he was taken at the very end of the first round of that one. But of the higher taken quarterbacks, Josh Allen was like, he's coming, that's the guy. And so far, he's having fantastic success. So is Baker Mayfield, though. You can't count him out. But no, it's a great quarterback draft, and Josh Allen is already exceeding, I would say he's exceeding expectations to this point. I think that's pretty fair. I think it's pretty fair.
Easily.
Like I said, but he was considered the highest ceiling, so expectations
Yeah.
compared to potential. I think
Potential,
I think
yeah.
he's at his potential expectations, not necessarily.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
But yeah, Bills are in the AFC Championship for the first time since the 1800s.
93? I think it was 93 was the last time.
Well, I mean, they've won 14 fucking games this year. Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Wow.
Yeah.
They're a good team. They have
So
good
kudos
defense.
to them.
Their defense was impressive.
They have
Holy
a
shit.
solid running game, and
Yep.
Josh Allen can throw it around the field.
Well,
They got weapons. You got
I don't
Stephon
wanna
Diggs at
throw.
receiver. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, Diggs was really
he's going
impressive.
off this year too.
Yes, he is. So they're awaiting today's winner and today's games. That leads us into that.
The rematch of one of
I
the
want to see the line.
rematch of one of the best Big 12 games of all time. OU, Texas Tech.
Yeah.
One of the highest score. What was that? 59-66, I think. OU comes out on top.
It was over like 800 yards of passing between the two guys.
Yeah, Mahomes had
Yeah, I
seven.
think there's more than that.
It was a lot more.
I think it was like 1,200.
Yeah, it was
Mahomes
over
had
1,000.
700 something.
I think
Yeah,
it was around.
Mahomes
I think it
had
was like
700.
around 12 to
Baker was like
1,300
500.
yards passing.
Yeah.
Baker had 500, and he had 7 touchdown passes.
So don't expect that today.
No.
No.
This is
That'd be
this
nice.
is the NFL, not the Big 12.
Well, the defenses of both teams are not amazing.
But they're not that awful.
No, they're not that awful. But this could definitely be a high school.
Big Ben put up 500 yards last week.
Hey.
Okay, so I looked at the stats.
Yes.
Chiefs, their Achilles heel is the red zone on offense and defense.
Ooh.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
You know, the Browns, their running game is their like strength
Yeah.
on offense.
Yep.
A lot of people consider them to have the best offensive line in the NFL. Mm-hmm. Even though I think they are without their starting guard, one of their starting guards. But even still, that offensive line is still pretty fucking stacked and very well coached.
Well, that is the 3 o'clock game. It's on CBS. In case you're wondering, in case you just had no idea,
2 o'clock.
it's called 2 o'clock.
I was about to
Fuck.
say,
3
Eastern Central. Fuck. You know.
Fuck Eastern.
It's
Standard Time.
yeah, exactly.
hold
So
on a second, is it really 2 o'clock Eastern?
no, it's 3 o'clock Eastern. 2 o'clock.
Okay, I was
Central.
about to say, if it's 3 o'clock Eastern, then I'm going to have to see you boys later. Sorry.
You're leaving now.
No.
Oh.
If it starts here at 1 o'clock, I'm going to have to leave. But no.
Oh well. All right.
I can't miss my Chiefs.
Let's see. Initial spread was Kansas City by 10. The latest I saw this morning, it was 9.5.
It's what it is right now.
So 9.5. It's changed.
That's
So-
why I went ooh because
So Kansas City by 9.5.
that's high.
Huge spread.
Cleveland.
That's high.
Cleveland this year is 7-10 against the spread. The Chiefs are 7-9 against the spread.
Ooh,
So
damn.
they're both kind of not great against the spread.
I already got my prediction on this game.
What's your hot take on it?
You have a hot take?
Yeah, well, what do you
Well, I
think?
don't know if I have a hot take, but I definitely have a prediction.
Put your
Okay.
money
Because
on
that point spread is way too high. I think it's gonna be a really high scoring game, and I think the Browns gonna be within 9.5 points. Are you kidding me? I'm taking Chiefs to win, but the Browns to cover the spread.
Yeah, I'm on the exact same page. I say the Chiefs win, but it's
I
not
actually
going
think
to be
this.
by 9.5.
I think this is gonna be a close game. It's hard to say that, but I
You
think
think it
because
comes down to a field
the
goal?
way the
The
Chiefs,
Browns are
the way
hot.
the Chiefs have been playing the last like third quarter of the season hasn't been amazing, and Patrick Mahomes has not played in like almost
Yeah.
a month.
Yeah, that's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Like
They
the
had
the
to
last
buy
half of
and,
the season of
the
their
rest of them,
14-2 season, they haven't been playing so well.
Quarterbacks don't do well in that scenario.
Damn.
They're like 1-3.
It's,
Yeah.
I guess I think it's gonna be a close game. Like I'm generally worried for the Chiefs. If the Chiefs have to face the Bills, I'm actually worried the Chiefs are gonna lose.
What?
But I think they will win this game to go face the Bills.
Yeah.
But
Well, here's some other stats to throw at you. Since 2004, during the divisional round, the underdog is 22-11-1 against the spread versus number one seeds. I think it correlates. It goes along with what we were talking about, that time off,
Yeah.
where
Getting rusty.
you're a little bit rusty. You don't go in just fully at high speed octane. You're not in rhythm. But yeah, I mean that's a pretty significant number. 22-11-1 against the spread. That doesn't necessarily mean that they go in and they win outright, but
Right.
I bet you that first half is going to be really tough on the Chiefs. The Chiefs will pull it out in the second half. I wouldn't
Yeah.
even be surprised if the Browns have the lead at halftime.
the Chiefs are also 1-6 against the spread in the last 7 games in which they were a touchdown or more favorite.
Wow.
So that's why I would be like, definitely don't go Chiefs
and I just saw
against the spread.
I just
or
saw a
with the
little bit
spread.
ago that Clyde Edwards-Helaire is not playing this game,
Ooh.
so they're not gonna have a running game.
Now, do I go as bold as to say the Browns win today?
I mean, you could, but I wouldn't.
Well, I mean, since we are, since kind of the theme of this show
Screw
is...
it, yes. The
Idiocy.
Cleveland
I
Browns.
was going to say
The Cleveland
retardation.
Browns outright win this damn game today. Shock the world.
To go to Buffalo next
To
week.
go to Buffalo next week, and they pull out the shocker. Wait, hang on. Hang on. They pull out the shocker today. I can't.
No,
Jeez, I can't even
This
do
is
it.
the real shocker.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like the real shocker. Like, woohoo!
It's like the penguin.
It better be bleached. That's all I'm saying.
The penguin on Batman Returns.
Oh,
Flipper trick?
Yeah, the
French
flipper.
flipper
I'll
trick?
make it.
Flipper,
I will make it
nice.
official right now. Cleveland Browns shock the world, beat the Chiefs today. I'm sorry, Stephen Mann and Drunk Tim.
It's all right. You gotta take those takes when you can get
You know
them.
what? Of the few people and teams, obviously because of Baker Mayfield, of the few people that I wouldn't be as pissed off beating my Chiefs, I would like for it to be Baker, but he better fucking go to Buffalo and take care of business next week.
Well, what do you predict's happening today?
Chiefs.
Chiefs?
Oh, yeah.
All right. There you have it.
A part of me would be happy if it was the Bills and the Browns in the AFC Championship. Part of me would be really happy about that.
That would be
Yeah.
so
I
weird.
I
Who
would
would've-
just be sad because it had to be the Chiefs that had to take that loss.
Yeah.
But a part of me would be a little happy.
That is kind
Yeah.
of funny. Like, who would have fucking thought at the beginning of the season? Bills and Browns, AFC Championship game.
That's it. I'm going all the way. Browns outright win today. Baker keeps proving the haters wrong.
I will predict this, though. Like I said, I bet you the Browns have the either it'll be tied at halftime or the Browns have the lead at halftime,
Okay. I like it.
and then the Chiefs spank them in the second half.
Pulling OU.
Then, pulling OU. Then tonight's game, prime time, you get the battle of the old quarterbacks.
The battle of the Hall of Famers.
Geriatric quarterbacks.
Geriatric Bowl.
The geriatric
The
bowl.
geriatric bowl, nice.
The Tampa
That's
Bay
great.
Buccaneers.
Sponsored by Metamucil.
Ensure.
Oh, there's several sponsors. You know,
Depends.
depends.
It depends.
Yeah, it
Depends.
depends. The Golden Girls. They,
Miami.
Yeah, there you go.
It's in Miami. Tampa Bay Buccaneers are in New Orleans versus the New Orleans Saints. Tom Brady. Tom Brady versus Drew Brees.
The GOAT versus
The GOAT versus the wannabe GOAT.
versus the most accurate quarterback of all time.
GOAT versus GOAT. Who eats more grass? Who?
Goat versus sheep.
Goat versus sheep.
There's not grass there because it's a dome. They're
Damn
going to be
it.
frustrated.
It's turf.
By the way, I don't know if you got to watch much of the games yesterday, but I know you would have loved it because I know you. But they were showing like old throwback like Bud Light commercials.
This Wilfred Brimley.
I know. I was thinking the exact same damn thing. Sorry, Wilford Brimley's coming in. That fucking mustache is bomb as shit. I would hump that mustache. Hang on. Where's he? Oh, he put a mask over it.
Oh,
God.
The chance wants to ride the mustache.
Sorry, as you were saying.
they were doing the old throwback Bud Light commercials, like, and I forgot about the one. It's like obviously this old man, the father, and these like middle-aged kind of two dudes, and they're sitting on the dock fishing, and it's like real like dramatic music. He's like, "Dad, you're my dad, and I love you." And he goes, "You're not getting any of my Bud Light." And then he, I'm guessing he's talking to his brother. He's like, "Hey," and he's like, "Don't even think about it."
Yeah.
But like, just some of the really good. Back when commercials were good, and they didn't have to be on the fucking Super Bowl to be funny. They were just commercials were funny and fun to watch back in the day.
Yeah, commercials are almost kind of antiquated now. I mean,
Don't use that kind of language.
and
Well,
antiquated.
TV is
Who
becoming
watches just
antiquated.
regular TV anymore? And then there's commercials. You're like, I'm bypassing that. You can skip
DVR.
those things. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So-
Well, and actually, you know how big of a rules guy I am, and
Oh, yeah.
especially knowing about rules and stuff. So this is something I'd never fucking heard of. They were doing a bit of I can't remember what it was called, but basically it was like showing clips of guys who really knew the rules of football really well, and they were showing them knowing the rules in action. I did not know there was a kick return, and it actually bounced inbounds, but the guy who was returning it had one foot on purposely out of bounds and had the other foot inbounds. But whenever it bounced and he caught it, they're like, throw the flag, they get the ball on the 40-yard line. And I was like, what the fuck? I did not know that.
What rule is that?
Yeah,
I've seen
it's
that.
like
It's considered a touch.
Have you seen the one
no,
where
it's
the guy,
considered
like,
illegal
lays
procedure. It's out of bounds because when the returner catches it, even if after it bounces inbounds, if he's got 1 foot out of bounds and stuff, and he catches it, then that's the kicker's fault. Throw a penalty on the kicker. You get the ball on the 40-yard line,
I remember seeing
just
that
as
years
if you
ago.
were to kick it straight out of bounds.
I remember seeing that years ago. Like the ball was kicked and it started rolling towards the out of bounds. A guy laid down where like he was out of bounds,
Part
and
of
like his
him?
chest was inbounds, and he just touched it and it was rolled out of bounds on the kicker. I seen that.
That's fucked up.
Well, I
You
always
gotta do what you gotta do.
I
do what you
feel
gotta
like
do.
I feel like I know the rules really well, but that was something new.
Time flies.
That was something new to me.
Well, tonight's game. It's in New Orleans. What do I always say? Typically, the home team gets 3. So
2.5, right?
So the spread as of yesterday was 3 going towards the Saints.
Oh, I saw 2.
It is now 2.5. All right. Tampa Bay is 9-8 against the spread all season. New Orleans is 10-7 against the spread all
Wow.
season. They've already faced twice, obviously, since they're in the same division.
Saints
One of the
won the
teams
first one.
has won both of those games.
The Saints.
It would be the Saints. Now, hear this. Teams that face each other the third time and have won the first 2 games, the last 13 times this has happened, are 10-3 straight up. Like, fuck the spread. They're 10-3
Winning the
straight
game.
up winning the game.
Wow.
Usually you hear the phrase of, it's hard to beat a good team 3 times. This kind of flies in the face of that. Or at least this last 13
So
times.
they're saying the loser of the
They're saying the winner, the team that has won the first 2 times, straight up wins the third time. 10
10 out of 13 times.
Right.
Oh.
And they're 8-5 against the spread, 6-0 against the spread if the spread is 5 points or less, which it is today.
But this is also
All
the
of
GOAT.
that points to
The Bucks winning.
all that
Bucks
points to
losing.
taking the Saints.
Oh.
So here's
But
what I
this
want to
is
do.
also the GOAT.
Tom Brady.
I'm taking Tom Brady and the Buccaneers today to win this game outright. That's what I'm doing.
I can see it happening because it's like
I like
playoff Brady is different from regular season Brady.
Yeah. So that's what I'm taking. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm taking, and I like the Saints. I don't have an issue with the Saints. I like Drew Brees. I like Michael Thomas, and Kamara's a beast. Kamara's a beast. What are they going to do with him?
I like Coach Payton.
Yeah, it's hard to dislike the Saints. You even like the little backup quarterback they paid that comes out and
Hill.
their version. They're like
Wildcat.
football's version of Eminem. He's like, it's this white rapper, but it's this white quarterback, but he can run. Taysom Hill, yeah, he's
Number
he's
7.
the NFL's Eminem.
I love
Just
teams that
follow
do
me
that
with
shit.
this.
Like when the Jets or whatever, when they got Brad Smith from Missouri, who was a quarterback.
Yeah.
He was drafted and turned into a wide receiver in the pros, but then the Jets got him, and they're like, well, yeah, fuck yeah, we're going to wildcat the shit out of this guy. I was like, I love it.
Yeah.
Fucking cool.
Yep. So, whatever you all think.
I am on you. I'm on your side on this.
I don't,
Yeah,
I
think,
don't know, man.
I
Fucking
felt like that was a hot take.
Brady
Okay.
just barely beat a 7-9 fucking Washington football team. Yeah, Washington had the second best defense in the league, but
The Saints are gonna ain't it up this game. They have had a trend of screwing it up in the playoffs the last several years because it's. and
they
Drew
did
Brees is only
they did
getting
get
older.
screwed over on one of those games.
They did, but
They
they
should have
Yeah.
gone to the
They
Super
could
Bowl
have
that year.
won both of those games. They could have won both those games.
Yeah. So I'm sorry he probably is not watching, but I'm sorry to Brian, because I know you're a big Saints fan. for predicting that. And hey, I mean, I could be wrong. Like I said, it's 10-3 straight up, saying the Saints will win today, and I'm going against that, just like I went against the stats last week for the Browns win. So that's my picks for today.
By the way, I'm just gonna say Saints. And
That's a smart pick.
It's a good pick.
That's the smart pick.
This is.
But
I'm not just saying it just to go against you guys or anything. The Buccaneers barely beating a Washington football team that was 7-9.
No, plenty of reason to have that take.
I feel like I'm calling that for good reasons.
I think my pick is based on I don't trust the Saints anymore.
I'll even take the Saints on the points too.
Woo! Okay. So they win by more than 2.5.
But I'm actually, oddly enough, this is the only fucking year. No, this is the second year I've ever rooted for Tom Brady.
Okay.
I rooted for him on his first one because I love underdogs. Whenever they beat the greatest show on turf. But I don't like dynasties unless they're the Chiefs.
I think the Bucs are going to win this game to go and face the Packers, where it's going to be the
blowout.
GOAT versus who was supposed to be the potential GOAT in Aaron Rodgers.
Oh, okay.
I think that storyline is too good.
That'll be intriguing. Yeah.
I think the Bucs will win this barely. I think it's going to come down to like final play of the game type stuff.
Whoever's got the ball at the end of the game.
Mm-hmm.
That'll be good.
Because I just don't trust the Saints anymore. Like in the playoffs, there have been so many times where like they're the best team in the league, and then they just lay an egg and shit on the field in the playoffs. It's happened so many times.
We have seen them literally shit on the field.
I can literally.
Shit on
I
the
mean,
field.
Steven, I can't argue too much with that. I mean, fuck, but.
I mean, the Saints can win this. They
They need somebody
should
to
win
shut their
this.
panties.
The Saints should win this game, but they're gonna pull the ain't. They're gonna pull the ain'ts, and they're just gonna screw it up again.
We'll see how good the Bucks running game is.
Well, there you go. Well, that's the Idiots Talk Sports. That's our preview of today's playoff games. We know you'll be watching, and our take from yesterday's games. So we'll see what happens, see if we're wrong, see if we're idiots.
We are
see
idiots.
all that stuff. So regardless, we're idiots, even if we get it right.
So this is also this is the first time Breeze and Tom Brady's ever played each other in the postseason.
Oh, it's gonna be great.
Oh, yeah,
great
true.
storyline, great game. It's gonna be great to watch. I'm glad I'm gonna see 100% of it today. So,
What time is that?
And I'm happy about it.
Oh no, that's a 5:30 or 6 o'clock.
6:30. Well, no, 5:30 because of fucking Eastern time. I didn't even check the Eastern time part of it. Yeah, 5:30 Central.
But
whatever.
they're not gonna make us miss the Chiefs game and shit, right?
No, it'll balance out. It'll be great. They'll do more pregame. If
So
they
I go
need
to Google, and the first story on Google is the Gronkowski brothers.
Oh.
That's funny.
We're the Idiots Talk Sports, also known as Tits. And we are brought to you in part by Jaeger. Jaeger. Live, laugh, love. Drink, drank, drunk. Rip, rap, rape.
Holy.
Jaeger.
Shatner pennies.
That was really good.
Also, we're brought to you in part by Bed Bath & Beyond. Bed Bath & Beyond.
What are we doing with the live, laugh, love, Bed Bath Beyond, like rip, rap, rape?
It's all in threes. I don't know.
Are we? You must have studied the whole D section of the dictionary.
But we're all brought to you in part by Bed Bath & Beyond. Bed Bath & Beyond was our second choice for our name. Our first choice was various household items that include bed and bath items. We also toyed with a bunch of shit you don't really need. That was a concept. It was an idea. Hey, we're also brought to you in part by Nihilism. Nihilism
Oh, great. Bring it on.
Nihilism. In the grand scheme of things, it would probably be better not to roll out the vaccine. Coronavirus kills about 1% of people. Let's be honest. What percentage of that population is worth keeping around? Odds are we didn't need you.
Okay, Bill Burr.
Let the coronavirus do its work. Nihilism.
It's like some evil villain type shit.
I know.
Totally agree. That's some Thanos shit.
Population control.
Yeah, that's exactly what that shit is. Fucking Thanos.
Also brought to you in part by the Boy Scouts. Boy Scouts, a government-funded organization that does not allow homosexuals.
You said that so straight.
What, they let in the pedophiles? Like, what the fuck?
Same as the Republican Party.
That's why I never.
shit.
That's why I never did that shit.
Oh, sometimes you realize what the real punchline is. Like, there's the secondary, but there's like, wait a minute, no, the first one was actually a punchline.
Yeah,
There
the
we go.
first part was funnier than. Well, I think for me, it caught me off guard. It's like, you fucking asshole. Like, I'm trying to take a drink and like, I know you did that shit on purpose.
I would never. So anyway, speaking of doing things on purpose.
Shat in her panties.
Have you? No, you know what I'm forgetting? No, no. Before I transition.
You transitioning, Chance?
Speaking of homosexual.
Yeah, I got some stimulus money and I want to spend it.
Hey, your package is definitely getting stimulated.
My package has been stimulated. I'm just gonna stop. I'm gonna leave it at whatever. So I can't get off the NFL just yet.
Okay.
Because there's something I was gonna. Lil Wayne. I'm sorry, Lil Wayne.
Lil Wayne.
I put a T in there,
Oh,
even though there should be two T's.
Yeah, white boy.
Lil Wayne introduced a hype song. Oh, what?
Can you pull it up on there?
Okay,
I don't want to risk losing the stream.
you don't want to risk losing the stream. I'll pull that shit up here. Oh,
Shat in her panties.
Shit all the way up.
Lil Wayne introduced a new hype song for the Packers before yesterday's game.
I'm guessing he's a Packers fan.
Big time Packers fan.
Is he from Wisconsin?
Did you not know he introduced the first one 10 years ago, the year they won the Super Bowl?
Did not know.
Oh, 2008?
Like,
Not.
how am I this old and caught up with this shit? I don't know. Anyway,
Was it the Packers or the Saints that won in 2009?
what year do you think this is?
What kind of question is that?
2009, that was the Saints.
10 years ago. Packers beat the Steelers in the Super Bowl. Do we just not?
So
What's happening right
That was
now?
2009, right? What's these looks you're giving me? I'm asking a genuine question here.
It's math. I said 10 years ago.
2011.
Hang on. Bob Mills. We don't want to hear from Bob Mills. But this is it. This is the gold. He said it took him a full 3 days to come up with this. Thank you.
Free play, Mr. Cheesecake, on a hot plate, Hail Mary, yeah, Aaron to Devontae, Green Book, yellow as canaries, Eliante, got me shining great. I just hit you boys with the Rodgers rate, came up with the pack, I done well with the pack, Aaron Rodgers in the trap, I got 12 on my back, got me rolling out the pocket.
Might hand that back.
All right.
Good stuff.
Well, we haven't even gotten to the mix part. The hook. The hooker. Let's get towards it. Yeah.
Yeah. Gold and yellow, or green and yellow.
Yeah, like I was about to say, that's the
Green and yellow,
Steelers.
Yeah.
You fucking taking the Steelers shit.
Now, I want to... He did say, legit, he said, it took him 3 days to come up with this.
3 whole days.
And that- he said, "That's a
3
lot.
hours.
That's a masterpiece.
That's a lot for me."
He was smoking weed most of that time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Took him 3 days just to plagiarize someone else.
3 days. Green and yellow, green and yellow, green and yellow. Let me incorporate some Aaron Rodgers and shit in here. Green and yellow, green and yellow. There you go. See? Lil Wade.
2009 was the Steelers over the Cardinals.
Oh, which was a great Super Bowl.
That's one of the greatest.
Fantastic Super
I
Bowl.
watched that one live. That's one of the greatest Super Bowls I've
Poor
seen.
Larry Fitzgerald. Fuck.
No kidding.
God,
right?
he should have had Super Bowl win
Of
with that
all
one.
the players of all time that never, obviously he's going to be a Hall of Famer. Of all of the Hall of Fame motherfuckers that never won a Super Bowl,
Yeah.
he's got to be top 5 of most deserving.
Yeah.
I'd say number 1 is Marino.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, Marino's a good one. Yeah.
Well,
Damn
John
it.
Elway was on that list, but then he won his 2 in a row and bounced.
Yeah, he did. He went out on top. That's the way to go. Right?
Yeah, well, what's fucking...
Think if Brady makes it in there and wins a game and wins the Super Bowl, he retire?
He might. I don't know, man. He's so obsessed. He's so obsessed. He may.
He's such a competitor.
He might stick around. That's the thing, you know.
He just signed a 1-year deal, though, right?
Wouldn't that be incredible if he did that thing?
I
It
can't
was just a
remember.
1 year.
I can't remember if it was a 1-year deal or not. But yeah,
I really feel like it was just a 1-year deal.
yeah. All right. So Steven's in the bathroom. I've been waiting for this. What do we say about him while he's gone?
He's got stupid ears.
All right.
I don't.
You can't see this when you're watching this show, but he smells of taco meat, which only makes me hungry the entire show. No, Steven, Steven has all the bitches. Like, look, if we're being real, like Steven, I've never seen a dude with more women than Steven. Like, every time we go to an establishment, Steven, women pull out their titties. Am I wrong? Am I wrong?
I guess you've been around him more than I have, but I'll take your word
What?
for it.
Are you going against what I'm saying?
No, I'm just. I'll take
There
your
was
word
a
for
girl
it.
one day wanted him to sign her titties. I was like, dude, this is starting to get embarrassing for me. Why can't we just come here and eat? You know?
Always having them like sign autographs and.
Yeah, this is bullshit, man. I feel like I'm the host of this show and you're the one signing titties. What am I doing wrong?
He's getting all the groupies.
He's getting all the groupies, man. You don't even know. God. I don't know if it's because of the way he wears his sweatpants when we go out. You know how sometimes there's like a little bit of, you know what I'm saying? Or I haven't really noticed. Does he have big hands?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, there's something there, but
He's a good basketball player.
real playboy. Real fucking playboy
Real
is
fucking
what
asshole.
is what Stephen Mann is. I mean, he jerks off to lacrosse. Who does that? I mean, seriously.
High class.
Yeah, he's a high class jerker. And I mean that in the best possible. Maybe he's born with it. Maybe it's Maybelline.
Maybelline.
Maybelline. Fuck.
Maybe.
Ah,
Maybe
well,
it's Maybelline.
What else about Steven while he's gone?
He has the most gorgeous flowing hair.
Look, you wouldn't know it by his outer appearance, but he wears only the top of the line underwear. He has like Calvin Klein.
I thought you were going to say something like, you wouldn't know it by judging from his outside appearance, but he's actually a pretty nice guy.
And he's probably similar. Look, we're about to talk about this story, and truth be told, before he comes back in, he's probably just like this guy in every single way. But we're going to talk about this, and he won't know. So, all right, so our upcoming story is some DMs got leaked out this week.
What I don't know.
No, not you. We were talking about something else.
Well, that was not smooth at all.
I guess
What are you talking about?
I guess I forgot, he was talking about Dan Marino.
Yeah.
I forgot that Miami won 2 Super Bowls in a row.
Oh, yeah, but not with Dan Marino.
Yeah, that was 73,
Thought
74.
of another player, Barry Sanders.
Oh, yeah, of course.
That's the one. That's
Of course.
the one for me.
Yeah, I'm taking him. He's my number one too.
Army Hammer just had some
Baking soda.
DMs leaked.
Oh,
Army Hammer is a semi-famous actor.
I hate
he
it
was
when
the
I
Lone Ranger.
Yeah, he was in
Social
Network.
Dilemma.
He was in Social Network as one of the twins, the Gryffindor twins.
He was as both of the twins. Yeah, he was both of the twins.
No, I think the actual.
Harry Potter.
Sorry, the Winklevoss twins. That was the actual name.
Did you know that he was actually considered for Batman?
He was twice actually. He was considered the first time, and then they got Ben Affleck, and then Ben Affleck was like, "I'm not doing it anymore," and they considered him again.
Oh, instead of
Yeah,
Twilight Boy.
and he still didn't get it.
Twilight Boy.
Twilight Boy. Yeah, he could. That's gonna be great. He comes out. Twilight Boy. Damn it! How'd you notice me?
I hate this sparkling thing. Oh wait, well Batman only goes out at night, so he can't
Oh
sparkle.
my god! I love glitter.
Man, I'm sorry. Like Armie Hammer, he's a good actor from the little shit that I've seen him in. I haven't actually. I think The Social Network was the only thing I really know him from.
He's completely uninteresting. I'm sorry. I put him in the same boat as Henry Cavill. Henry Cavill is. It doesn't matter. Cavill, fuck him.
He was awesome on the Mission Impossible movie.
Oh, that's a good. No, he was nothing. Like seriously,
He was awesome on
Yeah,
that.
he was perfect as the. We all suspect him to be the villain the entire time guy. You're right. You're right. He was
Amazing.
perfect. That was a perfect role, and he was a shit Superman.
What?
You know, is that a hot take?
I thought he was just fine as Superman. I thought he was a good
No,
Superman.
lots of people make fun of him because it's so dark and he's always brooding and
I feel like I'm taking crazy pills.
That's,
he was a shit Superman.
That was, I think what you just said is more about to do with Zack Snyder than Henry
yeah,
Cavill.
but I mean,
Zack
but
Snyder.
still, I mean,
Zack
he's
Snyder.
fucking Superman. If he's like, if he goes up to Zack Snyder and is like, hey, I think Superman's a little bit too fucking serious than he should be. I think Zack Snyder would have been like, you
Well,
know,
he
you're
was more
right.
lighthearted in Justice League because what's his face came in and directed it with like
Whedon,
Yeah,
Joss
Whedon.
Whedon.
He showed his like
Yeah.
lighter side.
Yeah.
I'm saying like a lot of it is Zack Snyder, not Henry Cavill.
Well, I mentioned him because the two of them did do a movie together.
The Man from U.N.C.L.E.
Yeah, did you see it?
No, I own it.
Oh.
Did you see it?
No.
I actually own this movie, and I've been meaning to watch it.
You
Good.
own it?
And I've never. I think I've owned it for like 2 years.
It's wonderful. If you want to see two
Wow.
actors be uninteresting, watch Man from U.N.C.L.E. It is.
Is Alicia Vikander in that movie? Is she
some hot
Yes.
European girl.
It's her.
the ex Machina chick?
No, it's her.
That's the only reason I'd watch it.
Like they have every
them.
reason in the world to want to watch this movie. I mean, I'm not going to spoil anything, but it's uninteresting. And Cavill,
Like the plot?
Cavill, he's
Is it
more
mainly about
interesting than this guy. He is.
You like Henry Cavill better than Armie Hammer?
Oh, Armie Hammer's shit. He's like,
My daughter
and
said he's just like a random white dude.
he
No,
really
it's
is.
just-
And by the way,
it's just it's pretty face.
He's a
is what
good-looking
it is.
guy.
and that's
Yeah.
considered
Good-looking guys.
that's considered a hot take because technically he's in two movies that have been up for Academy Awards. All right,
Which ones?
but one of those
Was he up for anything though?
Yeah,
but
probably not
he
him.
was not. One of them was Social Network, where he's like a side piece.
Yeah.
Right. He's one of the twins.
He played his role in that movie.
He's
well.
one of a twin, for God's sakes. And then the other one that he's more notable for is Call Me By Your Name.
I don't even know what that is.
Oh.
Exactly.
Kind of sounds familiar. but
That's because,
Yeah.
it's a gay movie.
A little bit of some gay shit.
Oh yeah.
Not
Timothy
that there's
Chalamet.
anything wrong with
Mountain,
that.
Brokeback Mountain shit.
gay shit.
And by gay shit.
Well, didn't
Look.
wasn't
We-
Brokeback Mountain nominated for some Oscars?
Yeah, that was some gay shit too. But like,
Why is the gay shit keep getting nominated?
look.
because
It's
because
a little,
they're
I
going,
wonder why.
What
Damn
was
it.
that?
Shit.
What was the water movie where she had sex with a mutant fish thing? Shape of Water.
Shape of Water.
Shape of Water.
That was some gay water shit.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
really
Note to
bestiality,
self,
weird ass
don't
shit.
watch Shape of Water.
Wait a minute. Is it possible to be gay in the water? Yes. No.
I've had swimming pool sex twice.
I was gonna
and-
say, like,
Have you really?
What do you
Oh, yeah.
mean? Can
Damn
you
it!
be gay
I cannot
in water?
admit to that.
I'm really confused by that question.
Can I?
in the water sex is great.
I
Please,
cannot
I'm with you
admit
with
to
that.
water sex. Can you admit to water sex?
No, I can't say.
I can't either.
You don't do it in the lake. That's fucking nasty.
I've heard never do it in a hot tub. I heard that's
Oh,
really bad.
because of the sperm count, like it reduces or
a
something.
lot of the
or-
air can get up in between y'all's business.
Oh, get some
There's
queef.
a lot of bubbles and
queef can
chemicals
hurt
can
her
get up in
veg.
there and fuck things up.
Man, you ever have the feeling we're going to go over time today?
Oh, we better get.
You look
continue.
sorry because I'm not missing my Chiefs.
2 o'clock?
Sorry. It's 1:08 in the afternoon, Central Time. Well, Army Hammer is 6'5". Okay, he does come.
yeah.
I didn't know he's that tall.
You know, they always talk about white privilege. This dude comes from extreme white privilege. This dude, his father owned company, not Arm and Hammer.
Army
Like,
What a missed opportunity.
just to make that shit clear.
Damn.
But he does come from some extreme privilege. 6'5". He's 34 years old.
That's a big fucking Batman.
And some DMs came out this week that he is into, obviously, some BDSM, but then more notably, that he is kind of into some cannibalism.
Oh, I did hear something about that.
Sexy.
And at first, when you first hear it, you're like, okay, that's bullshit. It's a, what do they call that?
Urban
rumor.
legend.
A
Urban
rumor,
legend.
yeah, it's it pulls you in, the bullshit.
Clickbait.
Clickbait, thank you. Damn it. That's what I'm trying to say. It's clickbait. But then more and more things keep coming out. Other people keep talking, and then the messages get leaked out, and you're like, ah, shit.
So was there actually something that he posted or said on social media or something
There
that's making them say
was.
this?
There was. Courtney, excuse me on this, but Vucekovich was an ex-girlfriend. Army Hammer's been married since 2010. Just want to make that noted, to Elizabeth Chambers. They are now in the middle of a divorce.
I'm going to pretend to know who that is.
Elizabeth Chambers is nobody.
Oh, okay.
But
Sounds like a sexy name though.
she's sexy. If you pull up her picture, she's sexy. Well, Elizabeth Chambers. So yeah, they've been married since 2010, but they are in the middle of a divorce, probably because he's been kind of freaky and he's been cheating around. So she and the kids are living in the Cayman Islands. What a tough life. While he went back during COVID, he went back to California to try and do some work.
Weird eyes.
She looks like
really
a vampire.
Really weird
Yeah.
eyes.
He went back to California to do some work. Well, during that time, he's been clanging and banging.
Damn.
Yeah, he's been clanging and banging. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
But apparently, he's been doing more than just banging. He is really.
Slicing.
Friends say that he's really into barbecuing. Hence the title of the show. Here's some of the messages that he's been leaving some of these women that are not his wife. Vucekovich says, he said to me, he wants to break my rib and barbecue and eat it, amongst other messages.
So that puts a whole new term to the, like, I want to eat your pussy. In what way?
Right. Yeah. Right?
Scalpel.
Let's see. Another link. It was at House of Effie. This was another one that came out anonymously that was like, yeah, he's like that. Came out and said, yeah, he once told me he wants to, quote, cut off one of my toes and keep it with him in his pocket so he would always have a piece of me in his possession.
What a class.
Well, that's some, like, fucking psychopath
He
shit.
sounds like, American Psycho.
Yeah.
Like that.
He does.
You know, it
That's what it
story.
reminded me of as well.
It's
Like
always
Patrick
the-
Bateman.
Privilege.
It's always the white, rich, like
Yeah.
the dad who's like really rich.
Yeah,
Always
he's like-
the
yeah, 'cause
son
they get
who's
whatever
white
the fuck
that's
they
up
want
really,
to.
That's into
Fucked
really
up.
fucked up shit.
Yeah, he's like, well, I'm bored.
Yeah.
Had access.
So-
He's had access to everything
Now,
he's wanted.
yeah, now he's grown
Everything.
up. Now
No
he's
one
all
ever-
grown
no one
up,
ever
and
tells
now
him
he's
no.
Crazy.
Yeah.
No one ever tells his ass no, and they should, apparently.
Oh my God! Like that picture right there. That is such an American Psycho look on his face. Like, yeah, I'm totally gonna like chop her head off and display it in my fucking china cabinet.
In his side account, he also posts pictures of like cut off pig heads and things like that. So it's
he's a psychopath.
like more and more things keep coming out to make this a viable deal. This is not like some, oh yeah, that's bullshit. Like if it was just one quick like claim, but this has really this has exploded, just like my bladder's about to.
Well, I mean,
So you all discuss. I'll be right back. I got to pull a Stephen Mann. And
It's all right, the
this will
stream
be
just
the
went
third
down.
week. This will be a third week in a row, actually.
The stream just went down.
No, it did not.
Did it really?
No, it did not.
Well, it's buffering on mine.
Well, it's got audio.
It still looks good on this.
Jeez, I'm going to have to leave this out. I'm sorry.
Okay, it went back up.
It's doing great. I'll be back.
well, I mean, obviously,
I'm responsible.
We're at an hour and a half. You sure?
I'm putting on a mask. What?
we're almost done.
Almost.
Apparently I could-
Don't make me miss my Chiefs. Well, I mean, obviously, the dumb moment is yeah, human beings are fucked up creatures. God shouldn't have made us.
Whoa.
Are they not working on a sequel to American Psycho? Maybe he could be in it.
No, they did do a sequel with Mila Kunis.
Oh, it was a female American Psycho?
Oh, never saw it.
Those don't exist.
Right. Yeah, there's no psycho females. Actually, I looked
Not
up.
murder-wise.
I did-
Psycho in general.
Yeah, Deborah.
I think that's nice. So actually, I looked up. Well, because I think I was like on this kick of watching all this serial killer shit, and like the John Wayne Gacy and the Jeffrey Dahmers and my favorite Ted Bundy. Well, because everyone
Your
like you
favorite
say
serial killer?
You seriously you say
Which one would
who-
I would
what
most identify
person,
with?
what human being in the history of mankind is the epitome of evil? Who?
Ooh.
Hitler.
Hitler, Genghis
That's what
Khan.
people fucking say.
Hey.
No.
Dahmer.
Ted Bundy is the fucking epitome of evil.
Dahmer's-
Fucking the skeletons and all that shit.
Dahmer's
that
up
he
there,
did.
too.
Dahmer's up there. He's
Dahmer's
eating
pretty
people.
bad.
So he
But
told-
Dahmer, but Ted Bundy was highly intellectual. He was charismatic. He was very, he was very clever.
George Bush.
Um,
George Bush.
George Bush. He's
Wow, political
he,
now.
He does children's books. True story.
He does children.
But so obviously, human beings
Books.
are fucked up creatures.
Books, yeah, libros in Spanish.
So human beings are fucked up creatures.
Yeah, I know what
and
you're
that
talking
doesn't
about.
that
What'd y'all say
doesn't
about my kids? What?
that doesn't mean that it stops because you're a celebrity or because
Probably means
you're
it's
an
gonna
athlete.
happen more.
Yeah, it's just we don't.
Cannibalism.
Maybe they're just smarter because they realize they're a celebrity and they their shit is so much more easily heard. Their dirt,
Right.
And they don't talk about it and post shit.
Why would they? I mean, why
That's
would they do that
Just
shit?
a bad move.
I mean, Ted Bundy wasn't sitting there and like, "Hey, I'm a serial killer, by the way."
Well,
wonder what
Chambers says the wife that's divorcing, right? She swears she's never been involved. Like she didn't know. It's a shock to her that he's into that shit. So
I wonder what if like Twitter was around when Ted Bundy in his era. I wonder what his Twitter would look like.
Oh no, he was really good at hiding his shit. He was really on some of his first killings. And of course, this is back in the 60s and shit.
Yeah.
He would drive down the road, down the highway, and he would throw out one piece of clothing of his victim at a time. He would wait to go into the next county, throw another piece out, go to the next county, throw another piece out, because whenever the garbage trucks and stuff would come to pick it up, they would just see one piece of clothing. If they saw all the pieces of clothing together, they'd be like, wait a minute.
yeah, now we got questions. Yeah.
So, he was smart about his shit. So if Twitter and shit was going on back then, he wouldn't be all blabbing and shit.
Yeah.
Like the Zodiac killer.
Right.
They never caught his ass.
Well, one of the posts from Army Hammer's secret IG account said, basically, quote, "Divorce is so fun, not as fun as drugs, but what is." So
Sex.
Well said.
Sex.
So, obviously, a little bit of some alcohol, some drugs, different things involved. He loves the barbecue. All right, who doesn't love a good
A
barbecue?
little summertime barbecue.
I wonder
with
if he
some
likes
Bud
A.
Light, with some
If he
buds.
prefers A1 or
It's like chicken.
Heinz 57.
I don't know. He was in the middle
I
of.
feel like he's a ranch dude.
You think he's a
Ranch
ranch
and
dude,
barbecue?
like a
Yeah,
dipper?
like
He's a dipper.
if you're going cannibal, your true psychopath goes with the ranch.
You think so?
Yeah. Just
The
really-
cheeks are the best part.
I don't know. You know who at this table really loves ranch?
Aaron's not here.
Once you go
Oh,
ranch,
Aaron's not here.
Aaron. Oh shit.
Yeah, Bees beer. All right.
What?
What kind of beer are you drinking? Some Bees beer.
So it's got honey in it.
Right. That doesn't sound too bad. There is a honey beer lager. Anyway,
It's actually good.
I
There's
digress.
honey whiskey.
We've got to keep moving. Army Hammer's a cannibal. Let's move forward.
He's a psychopath.
Like, that's such a bold claim. You don't have any
Over under on how many people he's killed.
on Army Hammer.
Yeah.
Over under.
I'd say that 0.5.
Yeah, 0.5. That's not a bad line.
I would say
Has he killed someone?
A crazy psycho person in the movie Sorry to Bother You. You should watch that movie.
I'm saying 2.5.
You might actually like him in that one.
Sorry to bother you.
He might actually be interesting in that one.
Because
he's
it's
like,
him.
he's like
playing
I'm
him true
method
self.
acting right now.
I'm not having,
It's a good movie.
or he's not actually having to act. I'd say 2.5 is the over under. Because I've looked it up.
2.5.
Do you know how many people you have to kill to be referred to as a official serial killer?
3?
Apparently it's three.
Three people. So 2.5 would be the over under.
Okay. Well, now we know.
The likelihood. I mean, well, like.
In case y'all were wondering out there, for
I
serial,
mean, he's rich. He's
Wanna be
probably
kid
been to
serial
an
killers.
Eyes Wide Shut party. If you know what I mean.
Oh, yeah.
And they do some crazy ass shit. You
do know
know.
what you
I bet
mean.
he's done to like cross and bones type stuff, fraternities. You know.
yeah.
I bet he's done some crazy stuff like that. So that he may have been involved in a killing. At some point in his day. He's
I would not be
white
surprised.
privileged dude who's like ultra rich.
Yeah.
really
like
good at
licking
hiding
some
that
rat
shit.
poison and
Yeah.
I don't know,
Making
smearing
it look
himself
like-
with butter.
That's pretty damn deadly. I mean.
That's a Sunday right there. Licking some rat poison, smearing yourself with butter. Not that I've had those kinds
kind
of
of
thoughts.
parties- kind of
Well, I
parties
don't
you
know.
go to?
Wait a
Mr. Del
minute.
Fuego, do
Hang
we
on,
need to
we're not
have
peering into
another-
my soul here.
Do we need to have a
That
different
was
kind
the
of
weirdest
intervention?
Freudian slip I've ever heard.
Oh, I can go weirder. You ready? No. Hey, I need to remind you, we're getting towards the end of the broadcast here, and we want to thank everybody for watching and being great supporters of this show. All 50,000 of you. I know. Apparently, there's 5 watching now. Now we'll start doing the show. But we are brought to you in part by some great sponsors today. And I would be a piece of shit if I did not bring them up. Honestly. Heard? Thank you, Heard. Thank you, shout out. Fuck. Does anybody know the damn song Beer Run? I should have done my research. I'm just gonna do this.
I'm gonna run some beer. Only got. Or no,
Oh
that's
my gosh.
I'm gonna do it like that. I'm gonna do it in that tune. We are brought to you in part by Jaeger. Jaeger. J single A single J single E R. Jaeger. I fucked that up.
That was terrible.
It was terrible. I don't even know what it's up against to compare it to, but I fucked it up. God.
Sorry, I just saw that last.
Yeah, I know. Jeez.
I'm gonna laugh about that later tonight.
All right, we are the Idiots Talk Sports, also known as Tits. Coming up, we do have a happy ending that's coming up here in a second, but we're also telling you the remainder of our sponsors, and then we've got to go. We are brought to you in part by Bed Bath & Beyond. We make white women willing to suck dick for a 20% coupon. Bed Bath & Beyond.
Damn, their prices are that high.
Yeah.
Prices are too damn high.
Well, it's kind of like the Hobby Lobby joke. If it's always 30% off, is that really a special?
Well, I go around town slashing tire prices. I mean, no, just tires.
Hang
I
on.
buy that for $1.
All right.
Okay, youngster, that's crazy.
Hey, and we are also brought to you in part by Nihilism.
People who
Look at me every
people
time.
who worship the Nile River.
What? I've never heard that.
Nihilism. Sorry.
Those fucking Egyptians.
We've taken the liberty of taking a before and after picture of the evening sky once all of humanity is extinguished. Spoiler. It's exactly the same.
Nihilism.
Who writes these? What type of man writes?
Oh, honey.
And we're brought to you in part by Disney. Disney, nice Mickey Mouse underwear you have there. I guess we have you by the balls in more ways than one.
Noise.
That's why he talks that way.
I mean, I would talk that way too.
All right. And last but not least, we are brought to you in part by the Boy Scouts. The Boy Scouts, nice popcorn and meats. Where's your fucking sister and her cookies, you piece of shit? Boy Scouts. Yeah, so there's that.
That happened.
That happened. Goulet.
What's your sister with the cookies, you piece of shit?
Girl Scout cookies are like crack, man.
Oh, they're amazing.
I mean, Thin Mints can burn in hell, in my opinion. But
Yep, that's legit my favorite cookie.
I know, no, Thin Mints. There is no middle ground. You either like that's your crack, or you're like fuck mints and chocolate. Fuck that. I'm on that. I'm on that side of the fence.
I
Mints
never
is my
cared
favorite Girl
for
Scout cookies.
mints and chocolate, like the fucking mint chocolate chip ice cream.
Oh,
Actually, no,
I cannot do it. I
actually-
will not do it.
I actually don't like mint chocolate chip ice cream.
Really?
Yeah, I would like it better if it was.
Like you like the Thin Mints?
Oh.
Yeah, no, I would like it better if it was chocolate mint ice cream. Instead of the ice cream itself is
Like
chocolate
to letting
with
the
mint in
chocolate.
it.
You're saying don't let the mint part dominate. Let the chocolate part.
Exactly.
Okay.
Why do we let him on the show?
I don't know.
understand
That
what
is
the
your
fuck.
fault.
I mean,
You started it.
I should start doing interviews before we.
Yeah, and you need to.
That's the thing. I don't even do any sort of
Background checks.
I don't do a background check.
My background check was too clean for you guys.
Like, as far as I knew, this guy was a Boy Scout, and he's just on the show promoting it. And I didn't do any.
Put him through the second interview process. And
Yeah,
He didn't go through the training video. Nothing.
Oh yeah.
I want to see what the tits training
The
video
training
would be.
video.
I wonder
would be
how
great.
long we can just talk about him as if he's not here.
By the way, we're making a tits training video now.
Oh, welcome back.
I was about to say that would be fucking great.
Welcome back.
So you want to be on tits?
So you want to be on tits? Well,
So you want to like tits?
Yeah. Well, you're gonna have to hang with a pair of them. So.
I like those on a woman.
So, hey, it is time for a happy ending. We hope you are having a fantastic Sunday here in January 2021. It's a new year. It's a new you.
It's a new
It's a
day.
new time. It's a new era. It's a new what? But we've got a great picture for you. You haven't seen it yet. Maybe you have. Maybe you have not.
I don't think they've either one have seen this one.
Well, we want to thank you again
Those
for
are good guys
watching.
to have.
Keep up, follow us, click the bell if this is your first, if this is your virgin experience with us. Tell your friends about us,
Fly virgin.
because I'm pretty bad at it. We got to get the word out. We do a show. We do a show every Sunday at this
Shatner
time.
panties.
And we want to, give a shout out to Shatner panties. Anyway, but
I'm
Speaking
putting the
of
booty
DB.
on the screen.
without further ado, this is our happy ending. You're welcome. You don't have to see our ugly faces to close this out. You get to see this instead.
Thank God.
And yeah, let's see. I'm waiting for the big clincher here. I know.
Get ready
Bleach
to clench,
bums.
y'all.
Yeah, and oh Shit. Yeah, look at that ass.
I wonder if that bum is bleached.
Very bulbous.
Like it is eating. It is eating that bottom part of the bikini
nom,
right
nom.
there.
It is
You're
consuming that.
It is consuming that.
Who dat?
She's not even like a famous actress or anything, but you can
just
find
got a
her
really nice round
at.
ass.
Random Instagram model.
Yeah, she's random
.com.
Instagram model. You can find her at Shankayla.
Shane Kayla.
Shank, just like you spell it, Kayla, Kayla, Shankayla.
Oh, Shan Kayla.
Or Shankayla, whatever.
That sounds like a
Shane
prison.
She's
Kayla.
ready to get
That
shanked.
sounds like a prison nickname.
Wow.
Oh, yeah, of
Well,
course.
she's obviously not in prison, unless the new prison pool is.
I'm pretty sure she's made people.
You know what? I think if she is in prison, I think I'm going to have the operation, do some bad shit, get put in her fucking prison.
So
Sounds-
wait, would
that's
that
a
make
good.
you?
That's a new resolution for you. I love it.
Would that make you a lesbian, or would that still make you straight?
I don't know. Who fucking knows the rules on? Bill Burr talks about that shit, and he's all
a
like,
lesbian straight.
A lesbian straight?
Well, Bill
You're
Burr's
straight
talking,
lesbian.
He's like, I don't know. I'm like a purist, I guess. Like, I don't want some dude like chopping his dick and balls off and stuff, and then going and playing tennis and and just like creaming these chicks, you know.
Wow. All right.
In a